let's talk about that. One of the paddles in your line, because when it came out with us, I know it sold out like incredibly quick, and I'm sure the same for you and everyone else that was selling the paddle, the Warrior. You kind of stepped outside the box and did something that the industry had never seen before, which is the first time you had done that. Second time Vice, a little different, but tell us about what you guys were going through when you decided to make a 19 millimeter thick paddle, when the market said 16 was like, one of the more thick paddles that you really see at that point.
Yeah. Well, the first step with that was just that fun process of development. So we tried 18, 19, 20, 22. We tried it all, and we kind of settled on the 19. Now, doing 19 millimeter, there were some challenges, but the challenge that led to an opportunity with the 19, and I don't think anyone really even knows this, is there's not a standard honeycomb thickness of 19 millimeters. So it's either you open new molds and you create like a massive minimum order quantity where you're basically investing way more than you need to on a product that you don't really know how the market's going to react, or you stick with standard thicknesses and standard, whatever materials. And so 16 millimeters was standard, 19 was not. You can do 13, you can do 6, you can do 14. So the opportunity that came was like, well, what if we did layers of honeycomb? And in doing layers of honeycomb, we can go with a standard thickness, and then we can add different materials. So we tried, one side, being stiffer, one side being softer, the middle, the outside, and all that. And what we settled on for weight, which is already, it was a little bit heavier paddle at 8.5, well balanced, but a little bit heavier than the standard. And then what we were trying to achieve with power and control, we settled on, a softer outer layer of honeycomb, PP honeycomb on the outside, with an aeromid, which is basically Kevlar on the inside. So that enabled us to achieve all the goals of a thicker paddle, a more stable paddle, a soft paddle when you're hitting soft dinks, because you're only kind of accessing that outer honeycomb, and then the power that you need when you wanted to do a put away shot, a big serve, or just a put away. You're kind of getting all the way through into that stiffer core. So it's almost like you're playing with two thinner paddles back to back.